Hi, this is Kei Nishimura speaking. Today, it's a new way to do the PowerPoint presentation. And I'd like to share how to be good luck, how to have more luck this year in the new year 2021. And it's a bit belated, but Happy New Year for you. And I wish you amazing year coming. Then I'd to share how to have more luck this year, and then you can get more, you can become more happier this year. And then the total overall energy in 2021. If I talk about, the number, the numerology and astrology, this year is a number 5 year. And number 5 is the year to develop your own uniqueness and then to become you. And if you focus on how to become you and then how to become unique you, this year can support you better. Then since 2020 December's, the winter solstice day, the air era has been started. Then the air era, the key points are communication. So you need to communicate with other people better. That means explain. Not only do this and do that. I often find, lots of people, they are not explaining things, but, just ask, to do something. But other people are not going to understand if you don't explain well why they need to do that. Otherwise, some people are not going to get convinced. Then actions movement also matters more than, not taking any actions and then sitting, on a couch. So, take any actions as much as possible and then, try to make a change. Movement is a key. And air means intelligence and think. It's the energy of the mind. So, any intelligence, activity, intellectual activities would help you. So, read books and try to get more information and then do some research rather than just being emotional. And then, the lightness matters more than heaviness. And again, like clinginess and then, like attachment and heavy, intensive energy or emotions wouldn't be suitable. So, like try to be, as light as possible. That means clear your emotions and become more light, headed. Then again, it's related to the light. Lighter than is better than heaviness. So not clingy. And another one is plan ahead and with a strategy. If you want to do something, make a plan. 3 months ahead and 6 months ahead, 9 months ahead and 12 months ahead. And then think about what do you want to do this year first, and then set the goal first and then break it down what you need to do and what you want to do this year. Then again, because of the number 5 energy depends on your birthday, it changes what matters to you more, but overall the 8 years energy itself is creativity and uniqueness. Then I'd like to explain and share what is, good actions for you to bring good luck. Number 1, cleaning and tidying up and then decluttering your house especially. So, communication related matters, like newspapers, letters, emails, and photos or albums and document. If you can, clean up all these, including your book, bookshelves, that would be the best. And mobile phones contents decluttering. So if you have so many telephone numbers you're not using anymore, you're not connecting with these people, or like you have so many photos or videos you don't need anymore. Again, clean them up. And photos album, and then in the house, if you have any furniture you're not using, clear them out, give it away, or carpet to clean up, mat and bedding and mattresses and clothes if you're not using or if you're not wearing, again, give away to someone or give them to charity or sell them out. And then again, shoes, umbrellas around the entrance. As you can see in the photo, your entrance, it's better if it is clear and if there are not that many, stuff around the entrance, because the entrance can bring the good luck energy. And you also need to clean up the entrance as much as possible as well. Same thing with the kitchen and bathroom and toilet, especially related to the water, like kitchen, bathroom, and toilet. These areas need to be really, really clean. And if you don't have a habit to clean up a toilet, especially, I recommend you to clean up your toilet at least once a week. And sometimes, when I visit, someone's house, and if a toilet is dirty, I really, get put off because, toilet is really important, energetically. Then the next one is a little bit late to say the Christmas or New Year's greetings. So it's not too late anyway. So if you want to become connected with important people, please, send letters or cards or, like emails or messages or, give a telephone call and then, keep a, connection with them. Then, especially in England and Japan, manners and etiquette matters a lot. So, if you, have older people or like senior people, manners matters. So, you need to have some manners and, good etiquette. Then, if you can't meet other people because of the lockdown, especially in the England, Zoom gathering is, way forward, and then, including Japan, and then so many other countries, because we are not going to be able to meet our friends and families, under the lockdown or the restricted situations. So, Skype or, WhatsApp or Line or Zoom, utilize all these social medias and then try to, retain the contact with the people you want to keep a good relationship. Number 3, church, power spot, and graveyard visit. And it may not be so much in England, but in Japan, graveyard visit matters a lot. So, pay respect to your ancestors. Then in Japan, we also, check when we move out to somewhere else, or when we are traveling to somewhere else. Many of us, including me, check, which is a good, right direction and which direction is a bad luck direction. So it's very important to check. Then local church visit is also, very, very recommended because, there is a higher power, definitely. You may not believe it, but there is a higher power, and then you do your best, and then, beyond your effort, ask them to, give you a support. And in this sense, if you're Christian, go to church. If you're Buddhist, go to a shrine or temple. And Muslim, if you're Muslim, go to a mosque, or anywhere you like, power spot, and then ask for the higher power's help. Then for direction matters, especially this year. So I recommend you to visit a church or mosque or shrine or temple, or at the 4 directions around your house, and ask for their help. Then next one is number 4, hot bath. And in Japan, it's a very common thing to take a hot bath. And in England, it may not be so, but in the cold winter season, it's good to have a hot bath, especially if you put the natural salt in it. And then it's clear your energy, not only that warm up your body and then, warm your body temperature. That means it's less likely for you to become, ill. Then a hot bath is physically good and also energetically good, and mentally, especially under this pandemic situation, it's good for you to feel relieved and relaxed. So, we need to feel relaxed more often under the pandemic situation, because whether you are aware or not, many of us are so, we have so many tensions in our body, and it's good to relieve, with the hot water. Number 5, bathe in the sun. So 15 to 30 minutes a day. It can help you to build up your, immune system and vitamin D. Then, walking in the park, it also helps you not only for exercise, but to get, the fresh air, to clear your mind as well. And under the pandemic situation, it can be, mentally very, very, worrying. So, if you are worrying and feeling anxiety, feeling a lot of, anxiety, I highly recommend you to move your body. You can dance, like watching the dance, YouTube videos, or do yogas in the house, but, go outside and get the sunshine and, get, refreshed. That's another good way to do. Number 6, think about, how to build up your career. Then, in order to build up a career, lots of people think, like building knowledge and, getting license and qualifications and skill up. It is very necessary. Then, if you know better and if you master some skills, of course, you're going to be more valued and then get hired by by a company or by somebody else, and then you're going to get paid more. However, you also need to think about, more like a relationship skill. I mean, how to communicate with other people, how to work in a team, and then how to, respect other people's way, and then, work on a project together. Because once you work for a company, that means you're hired, and then you're going to be working with people, not only with people you like and you can, click, but most likely some people you're not going to be resonating with, or you feel like you don't like, or you cannot get along well. And even in this case, if you have a communication skill, and then listen to them, listen to their needs, and then find like a suitable like solution among the team, and then yeah, work on a project or work in a team. That is a very much a valuable skill. So you need to have a skill how to communicate with other people, how to convince them, but how to understand other people, how to listen to other people too. So, build up all these, skills and master these skills to build your career. Next one is number 7, is money luck. So if you need to, if you want to, make more money, that means you need to manage your bank account, and you need to invest, and you need to manage your asset, and you need to manage your debt. Then if you cannot manage the amount of the money you're making right now, you're not going to be able to make a bigger amount of money or earn bigger amount of money. So another one is, I would like you to check your past, and if your past is very looking shabby, and then very much used, and then it's very much so old, it's time for you to replace to something new. And you can also purify your past using candle or incense. Then energy clearing is also very much a help for you to attract more money. So put the your past under the sunlight and then clear the energy. That's another way. Number 8, love luck. So I recommend everyone, if you want to find a good relationship, or good husband or good boyfriend, good girlfriend, a good wife, or a good relationship, come and then receive a code cut. Code cut is an energetic, code. You are still connected sexually to your ex-partners, and if you don't connect, if you don't cut off these codes are, staying usually for 7 years long. Whether even if you split up, with your ex-partners. That means you are still, giving away your energy and power to your ex-partners. And that's not really, necessary. And that's not what you want if you are a girl or lady. And if you're a guy, you are still, like getting, bad energy from your ex-partner. So, you need to cut off all these emotional and sexual calls. That's an energetic calls. Yeah. Then if you have wounds, emotional, mental wounds, you need to have a healing at your mind and your body. And let go the past and move on. And including, if you're divorcing, it's highly, highly recommended for you to come and receive a cold cut session. Then if you're single, you need to set the goal, who is your ideal partner, and then how you want to interact with the person. and how, what you want to get out of that, that relationship, or, the dating or marriage. And if you're married, you need to develop and you need to support each other. And if you spend long, enough, and you may, lose passion and compassion and love or care and support each other, but you need to rekindle if you want to. And then think about the way how you become reconnected better, and then how you can re-evaluate your relationship better, and how you can respect the relationship better, and as a partner, and then as a teamwork, how you're going to build up a relationship. That's what you can focus on. Next one, last one, is the very much the key for you to break through your life. Number one, you need to know who you really are. If you don't know who you really are, and then what's your gift and what's your talent, you're not going to be able to utilize them. Then the most difficult thing could be is awaken your divinity. And you need to understand who you are. And then if you understand who you are, sometimes at the mind intellectual level you understand, but it's not really connecting at your heart energetic levels. And if that's the case, you need to become connected at your emotional and energetic level as well. Then if you're fully connected at all the levels, and then your life is going to get changed. Then I recommend to awaken your divinity. And if you think your divinity is already awakened, it's always, there is the next level. There is always the next level. So you can target the next level. Your divinity is here, but there is always the next level. So, there will be opportunity come for you to think about, what's my divinity. I've done this, I've done that. I feel like I've done enough, but I need to move on. But when the cycle is changing, many people get lost because the old patterns, old way, old cycle, it's all finished, and then you really don't know what you need to do as the next stage. And in my case, in 2020, I used it, to find out what's my next stage, what do I need to do next. Then it took a long time for me. It took like 6 to 9 months for me to think about and figure out, but I did it. So sometimes it takes longer. In my case, it took longer, but because there was a big shift happening in my life. For some people, maybe it doesn't take that long. It may be very easy. It may be a small change, small shift. But some people, depends on the cycle. The big cycle is changing, small cycle is changing. Depends on that, how long it takes. There is an individual difference. Okay, so suggestions for me to, how to make a change in your life. I offer you a psychic consultation, so you can come and receive a psychic consultation, and what to do, how to do, what you want to do this year or the future, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years. Then there is a New Year campaign. It's called a Dream Manifestation Session. If you already know what you want to do, but if you don't know, or if you're not sure, how you can manifest your dream, you can have this session. Then if you feel you're not awakening your divinity yet, and then you don't know who you are yet, and then if you feel you are not worthy, you're not smart enough, or you're not good enough, you're still like dumbing yourself, or if you are not like acknowledging and accept who you really are yet, this quantum rebirth session in the part of the Awaken Your Divinity program, it's also recommended. There are other ones like a message from your parents, and then, realign yourself in this Awaken Your Divinity program. So my website is called www.uk.gfls.co.uk, www.uk.gfls.co.uk. So you can come to my website, have a look, and there is also an energetic session called Spark of Life or DNA activation that is actually activating your core essence. So if you want to have an energetic session, you can have it. If you want to have a psychological session, the recommended sessions on this website I introduced to you, you can come and receive them, or any other sessions. Thank you for watching my video, and I wish you a wonderful year. And then please like my video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Thank you.